1 year after fire destroyed a building in its town square, Albia is again dealing with problems in the area. The 137-year-old Skean Building partially collapsed yesterday. Here's Local 5's J.D. Snover with more.
History
right now, the 2x4s that they built the inside wall out of are buried in those bricks.
Isn't always showcased in a museum.
It's the key structure that we want to try to preserve.
In Albia, it's living in the town square.
For us, it's pride. You know, it's who we are.
But Dan Stalker with the local preservation group knows
we have structures that are weakening and tough, and we know that
eventually everything becomes history. Even
couldn't believe that it had fallen partially down. And it was one of the last buildings I would have ever guessed.
The buildings people worry about the least.
It was one that, again, the owners have done a great job of trying to maintain it.
It's written right there on the facade.
The original, it was Elmer Skean built it to have a furniture store.
In 1889. And Tom Woodard with the Monroe County Historical Society says that was just the beginning.
Edgar Downs, he worked in the furniture and was also an undertaker, which back then the furniture maker was pretty much automatically the undertaker for the community.
Fast forward 137 years, it's not the only loss on the square recently.
When it rains, it pours, and I think we've had our share.
Last week marked the 1-year anniversary of the R.O. Kramer building going up in flames.
They're just really devastated that our square is falling like this.
But both Woodard and Stalker know it's not the last chapter in the history book.
We don't want to go to modern, upscale buildings. We want to keep our Victorian heritage alive and the architectural structures, at least the character.
A story they're hoping to keep alive. In Albia, I'm J.D. Snover, Local 5 News.